So I'm really sorry for inconveniencing you. You know, a lot of people have heard the story, so it's only fair if they hear your own side of the story. And initially, from the onset, is the mother of your daughter that I called. So she was the one that I wanted to bring on screen first, but we've been calling her line and she doesn't respond. So we tried to divert it to your end. And I thank you for honoring me this opportunity, sir.
You are welcome. First of all, I didn't want to do this, but it's because you involved the pastor that I actually respect. And I understand you are trying to help. First, when you told me about my marital issue, that my sister-in-law told you and brought the issues online, I was very upset. Not because she lied, but because I don't want my family issue to become something people will be arguing online. But later, when I watched the video myself, I saw 1,000 comments. People were saying things from their own point of view, and most of them are right about my wife, and that is the reason why I'm here. So you see, my marriage lasted 5 years. My wife and I, we built a life together, and we have a daughter together, which of course you already know about my daughter.
Yes, that's correct.
Now, my wife was not a bad person. She was a caring mother, but I'm not going to pretend that my marriage was perfect. It has struggled like every other marriage. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it, but I've already forgiven her. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Do you know that my wife still keep contact with her ex?
Yeah.
5 years in our marriage, and she still keep contact with her ex. What is she actually looking for?
I wonder.
That is number one problem, which actually is the main issue. Then that night, when the whole message things happened, the truth came out during the family meeting. I didn't even know what to feel then, because the accusation itself was very painful. She didn't ask me any question before making any decisions. The night before that argument, she was just beating around the bush. I could not get exactly what is the point of the argument that night, so I slept off.
Wow. Okay.
5 years together, and I was not given a chance to explain myself. Now, that was the hardest part for me. So yes, that night, I told her to pack her things and leave the house. Not because I hated her, but because at that moment, I felt like the foundations of our marriage has been broken, and I have to protect what was left of my peace. And right now, my only focus is on my daughter. She lives with me, and I take care of her. I wake up every morning thinking about the environment I want her to grow up in. People online are angry that I did not allow her to see our daughter. Maybe they think I'm wicked, but as a father, I have to make a difficult decision to give my child stability while everything around us was still chaotic. Anyway, that doesn't mean she will never see her daughter again, because right now I want to arrange things legally so that they can have access to see our daughter anytime.
That's very good.
But for now, my daughter's still with me, because that is where my mind is.
Well, sir, you have spoken with a lot of maturity, and listening to you, we all understand why you did what you did. But there is a verse in the Bible, I think Ephesians, that talks about being kind to one another, being compassionate, and forgiving others just as Christ did. But now that everything is online, do you think maybe there is a possibility that you and the mother of your daughter could, just sit and talk, maybe fix things? Have you guys actually sat down and spoken after this whole issue? Have you guys had a one-on-one communication?
Not at all.
What?
Listen, I know what I'm doing. I know you are saying this because you are too young and you don't have a marriage experience yet. So things might sound simple to you, but marriage is not something you understand from outside. Let me ask you one simple question. I promise you, if you answer me, I will get back with my wife.
Let's have it.
Do you think it's ordinary that when someone told my wife that I was cheating on her, and the first thing that came to her mind was to go back and sleep with her ex-boyfriend? Think deep, because that kind of decision doesn't just come from nowhere. It came from something that's already sitting in the heart long before that moment.
Wow.
So when people say forgive her and take her back, they were only looking at it from the outside. But I'm the one that lives inside that marriage. I know exactly what I am doing. I know the things I saw in that marriage and the things I ignore just because I wanted peace. And I think it's the time I make myself priority before I die trying to live. That is why I said earlier that I forgive her, but reconciliation is something I never thought is going to happen.
What if you made this decision out of anger?
You are still young. When you get married, you understand that not every decision a married man makes is made out of anger. Anyway, I appreciate you inviting me here and trying to reconcile my marriage. And I must commend you for that. But I think I've said everything I need to say. Thank you.
Well, I definitely didn't see that coming.